Hey, Lauren. We need to talk.
Hi, Christina. What's up?
Because your dad works so hard and is always away on business, we both decided it would make sense for me to be in charge of the family finances.
Okay. Do you need some help?
Of course I don't. I can understand how a checking account works. But I don't think your father has been paying much attention to what's going on. The finances for this family are not looking very healthy.
Oh, no. Really?
Yes, really. We really need to make some changes or we'll end up bankrupt by the end of the year.
It can't be that bad, can it? I mean, nothing much has changed. Dad is working all the time and there are no new bills.
Are you questioning me? You really don't think I can handle the home finances? At least your dad has a little more faith in me.
He did put me in charge.
I told him to call you before he went on his work trip, but he must have forgotten. Well, you can't contact him now. There's no cell signal where he's working, and he gave strict instructions not to bother him.
Sorry, Christina. I didn't mean to offend you.
Well, you did. But apology accepted. I won't even tell your father when he gets back home. You may think I'm just some dumb blonde, but for your information, I've managed my own finances since I was 16. And I've been married to your dad for a year now. It's about time I got more involved in decisions that affect the family.
I don't think you're a dumb blonde, Christina. I'm just surprised by what you're telling me.
Well, as I was saying before, you implied I couldn't read a bank statement. We need to make a few changes.
Okay. I guess I could cancel my magazine subscription. I need it for my studies, but I can read the copy in the library.
You're really not grasping the situation. I need you to make some bigger sacrifices than that. Starting with your car.
What about my car?
It needs to go.
Okay. I could find a cheaper model, I suppose.
How about you buy a bus pass instead?
But I really need that car. It gets me to college classes and my part-time job. You know how difficult it's been for me to get around after I injured my leg playing hockey. Taking the bus means I'll have to walk a lot further.
Yes, Lauren, we all know about your leg. You haven't stopped whining about it for the last year. It seems to be taking a suspiciously long time to heal.
Are you suggesting I'm faking it?
No, but I do think you use it to get what you want from your dad.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Listen, I don't have time for one of your spoiled daughter tantrums. I've stopped the lease payments on the car, and that's that. We'll make a huge saving on the gas, and the exercise will do you good. Speaking of exercise, I need to go. My personal trainer is here. Can't keep him waiting.
You still have a personal trainer, but you want me to get rid of my car?
Yes, and I don't have time to discuss it. Later! Hey, Lauren, how's it going?
Not too great. My leg is hurting a lot from all the extra walking.
Oh, here we go again.
Huh?
The poor little Lauren act. Oh, life is so hard since my hideous stepmom took away my car.
My leg does hurt, and you asked me how I was doing.
Oh, Lauren, it's just a phrase people say. I'm not really interested in your reply.
In that case, I'm fine, thank you, Christina. How can I help you?
That's better. I found another area where we could make some savings. When does the lease on your campus accommodation end?
I'm not sure.
I am. It's the end of this month. I think you should look for a cheaper place.
Really?
Yes, really. Something on the east side of town would be half as much as what we're paying out for you now.
But all my friends are here. And the rents there are cheap for a reason. It's a really bad part of town. And I'll have to walk further to get to college and work. The rent for my accommodation comes straight out of the college fund Dad set up anyway. There's enough for my whole time at college.
Yeah, well, the way things are going, we may need to take some out of the fund. I really don't appreciate your attitude, by the way. Your dad works so hard, always away from home. It would be nice if you could show some gratitude by doing the things I ask.
I don't think Dad would want me living in that part of town.
Oh, he does. I managed to speak to him yesterday. He agrees that maybe he's made you a bit too comfortable at the expense of everyone else in the family.
Comfortable? I just want to feel safe in my home and drive around so I don't have to walk too much on my leg.
Here we go again with that leg thing. It's getting boring. Oh, and I wouldn't bother calling your dad, by the way. He knew you'd sulk and told me to warn you if you interrupted him at work with this, he would not be happy.
I guess I'll speak to him when he gets back.
Yes, do that. Although I don't think you'll get anywhere with him. He's finally waking up to how much he spoils you. Gotta go. I'm jogging with my personal trainer.
You still have a personal trainer? You're asking me to move out of my place, but you're still spending money on luxuries? That's unfair, Christina.
Priorities, Lauren. I'm staying fit for your dad. It's important for me to stay fit and beautiful for him.
While his daughter limps around the worst part of town.
So dramatic. I'm bored with this conversation now. Bye! Lauren, I noticed a new charge for medication on your monthly medical bill. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, yeah, the doctor put me on a new painkiller. Like I said before, my leg has been hurting and these new pills help a lot.
For that price, they should cure any disease known to man.
They're not that expensive.
Not to a girl who has everything paid for by her dad. I'm not going to approve paying for them anymore. But you're welcome to pay for them yourself.
What? You know I can't afford that. I have a part-time job and a lot of my money goes on paying for transport since the car is gone.
You'll have to ask one of your friends to drive you. It shouldn't be too difficult. You're used to freeloading. Or you could try to make some savings yourself. Or quit college. I think it's a waste educating you. It's not like you're the brightest girl ever. Maybe you should focus on finding a husband who can take care of you.
Like you did with my dad? And your husband before that? And the one before that?
Precisely.
I really don't think my dad would be happy with the way you're talking to me. And I don't believe he would approve of stopping a medication that I need.
Are you going to snitch on me to Daddy?
Yeah, I am.
Well, there's no point bothering him now. He's on the plane home. But I'm sure he'd love to talk to you when he gets back the day after tomorrow. He'll tell you what I've been saying, that you're an ungrateful, spoiled brat that needs to grow up. It's clear that education is wasted on you. You aren't even able to understand that we all need to make sacrifices for the sake of our family.
But it seems like I'm the only one making sacrifices. Have you given up your car? And what about that personal trainer?
I run this house. I consider those things payment for my hard work.
Hard work? Which bit is hard? The tennis lessons? The pedicures? Or is having to assign tasks to the cleaner and the gardener that is taking such a terrible toll on you?
Really? This attitude? Anyone would think you had a problem with me. I'm only trying to do what's best for your family.
I do have a problem with you. Ever since you married Dad, things have been terrible. It's not me he has to do all the extra hours he does, it's you. You take advantage of him. And I think you enjoy it when he's away because you get to spend more and torture his daughter.
Such a drama queen, Lauren. I wonder what your dad would say if he knew you were saying these things to me.
Well, we'll see, I guess.
Oh, we certainly will. But I'm 100% certain that things will not go the way you want them to. Your father will be home at 3. Don't come around before then. I do not want to have to deal with you alone. Hey, Lauren. Have you tried to use your credit card today?
No. Is there a problem?
I tried to pay for a manicure this morning and it wouldn't work. The salon said the card had been suspended. It was all very embarrassing.
I see. Not as embarrassing as being let out of your home in handcuffs, though. Right?
Why would you make such a random statement? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine. But I don't think you are.
I'm really not understanding you today, Lauren. Would you like to drop that attitude and explain yourself?
Yes, I would love to. It's been so difficult to hold my tongue while I watched you try to steal my dad's money.
Drama again. Trying to make savings isn't stealing.
No, but taking money from my dad's account and moving it to your own secret one is. I can't believe you thought my dad or I would be so stupid. I've never trusted you. I got suspicious as soon as you told me not to contact Dad. I called his work and managed to find the hotel he was staying in. I told him to check his bank accounts. He didn't understand why, but, you know, I'm his daughter and he trusts me.
Wow, maybe you're not as stupid as you look. One thing though, although moving that money around isn't illegal, It's not that bad for a wife to access her husband's account. It only proves I was trying to manage the finances like I said I was.
Oh, yeah, good point. Boy, do I feel stupid. I really should have found someone who could tell the police what you were planning to do.
Well, as fascinating as your little fantasy tale is, I need to go. I'm expecting a guest at any minute.
You mean Tony? The personal trainer? The guy you've been having an affair with? The one person who could tell the police what you were up to? Yeah, he's not coming. He's probably made a deal and is telling the police all about your plans right now. I know you were planning to run with him and the money today. Dad checked your purchases. He saw the plane tickets. Oh, and he also has CCTV footage of you and Tony kissing in a restaurant. The police say it will help with the case.
Lauren, darling, I think we should talk it through with your father. He might not want to press charges against his wife.
We have discussed it. Dad came home early when he found out what was going on. He's been staying with me in that disgusting apartment you forced me to move into, reading all the horrible messages you send me. We're sitting in his car outside the house. There are 2 cops outside your door right now. They knew you'd be in touch about your card not working. They thought I might be able to get you to admit what you did. You know, just to make their case stronger. I wonder how many years you'll get for this. Do you hear that? They're ringing the doorbell. You better answer it. You don't want to add resisting arrest to your charge sheet as well, do you?
I'll never forgive you for this, you little brat.
Christina, such a drama queen. Dad says enjoy jail. He thinks you'll look great in an orange jumpsuit. Christina and her personal trainer did go to jail. She sometimes tries to call Dad from the prison, but he never takes the calls. I'm back to driving my own car, and I got my room back too. It's really helped my leg, and it's almost healed. I graduated college, and I'm about to start my new job. I helped the police investigate financial fraud. Although Christina hurt my dad, he bounced back quickly, and he's just started dating again. In fact, he's introducing me to his new girlfriend tonight. She seems nice, but don't worry, we won't be fooled again. I already ran a background check on her.